Hey guys! So, I actually have no idea what I had planned to make a video about this week. But whatever it is, we're bypassing all of that because so much stuff has happened over the last week. As you guys have probably seen on both Facebook and Instagram, people have been finding the Series 3 Rainbow High dolls in Walmarts, frequently on the clearance shelves, most likely due to that truck delay that we were talking about last week. So I think that a lot of the Walmarts had tags out already for the dolls on the shelves. The dolls never came in, probably because of that trucking delay. And so I guess by the time they came in, there was nowhere to put them, so they just marked them on clearance and put them there. So definitely check your clearance shelves because tons of people have been finding Series 3. Some folks have even been finding them for as low as $10, some $15. Mine were $25, and I think the original price is $27.88, so it wasn't even that big of a markdown. But I was just so happy to find them. I didn't even care. I haven't even finished winter break, but we'll get there. So yeah, I don't know, I ended up going to Walmart for something completely different. I took my son for some stuff he needed to pick up and walked past the clearance, looked over, and all the boxes were turned facing backwards, so I couldn't even see the dolls, but I saw the edge of one of the boxes. And let me, you know what it is. If you buy Rainbow High as often as we do, you can literally spot a box a mile away. Ran over, it was, they had Gabriella, Georgia, and Emmy. Got all three of those, and then later that evening I went back with my husband for some stuff for his new job, and I was like, you know what, can we go look in the back? Because I didn't even look at the new dolls, or not even the new dolls, the older dolls yet. I want to see if they have a good Violet yet, whatever. We go back and look, and boom, there's Cheryl. So 4 out of the 6 ain't bad, but definitely still keep checking your Walmarts, because I checked Friday, these guys weren't there, and then yesterday, boom, they were. So, your Walmart may not have put them out yet. Don't give up hope. Keep checking. Check your clearance aisle, check your regular doll aisle, check behind stuff, because people have reported them being kind of tucked away and hidden, stuff like that. So, and some people have even said they found them in completely different areas from either of those. So don't give up hope. But yeah, on top of that, so we all know, I think I discussed it last week, that the Rock Battle series is coming out. They gave us 3 very lovely dolls. I cannot remember their names right now. I know that one's Vanessa, one is Carmen, and one is Lyric, I think. Yeah, that's right. And then Carmen has these really cool baby hairs, but we were discussing how they look molded on versus painted on, which I know for some people that's a little cringe. We'll see how it looks in person. I think it might just be easier. I don't know, because the dolls, the way they're printed, are so easy to, I guess, already mess up, even though you have an eye hole, so it's just lining stuff up. I don't know if maybe having the baby hairs molded on made it easier for the people putting them together to lay them right. I don't know. But yeah, so she has baby hairs, really, really cute. And then they have Vanessa, who has a new hair texture. It's great to finally be getting a girl with a different hair texture, because let's face it, all of these dolls pretty much have the same hair. It's either long and wavy or long and straight. That's all we got. So and then on top of that, they have Lyric, which was nobody's favorite. I don't know, I thought she was cute. And we've been seeing a prototype of what her hair is, I think, supposed to look like. Whether or not these dolls are gonna have the same articulation as Jet, I don't know, because they are really pricey. So I mean, they probably should, but I don't know. We have no confirmation on that. They also, just yesterday, Walmart put up what are going to be Walmart exclusives, which are the Slumber Party series. They're amazing, you guys, absolutely amazing. So we had seen actually a preview of one of the girls, Robin Sterling, in a previous post posted by the, I guess, the head designer for Rainbow High. And she was pictured with Vanessa and another doll, I can't remember at the second. But really, really gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Everybody was really excited about her. So of course we finally see a picture of them. They do come with second outfits. They come with sleeping bags and pillows and a bunch of accessories. They're going to be, I think they said $36.99, which honestly, with as much as they come with, they feel more like they should be the Rock Band price, and the Rock, which were $49.99, and the Rock Band feel like they should be more the $36.99, because I don't know, both come with extra outfits. I just feel like I'm not going to use musical instruments, but I'm not going to use the sleeping bags either, come to think of it, but at least they're cute. So anyway, so we've seen those, and again, okay, so the second one, I think we'd seen Marissa Golding, we'd seen a leak of her earlier. People weren't really sure about her because she's gorgeous, but her clothes were kind of compared to the other two. And then the last one, honestly, is my absolute favorite. I think her name's Brianna Dolce, which is like sweet in Spanish, so more than likely she's Latina, which makes two now pink girls who are Latina, because we have Kia as well, Kaya. But I'm actually most excited for her. I have a thing for pink-haired dolls, and even back in the day when I used to collect like anime figures, I would always collect like the pink-haired characters like Lacus Klein and Dark Lady and stuff like that. So because pink is like one of my favorite colors. It's not even my favorite color, it's like my second favorite color. But the green dolls so far haven't been particularly exciting from Rainbow High, so I don't know. I mean, I ended up liking Karma a lot. I just wasn't a Jade fan. You can't convince me that it's not happening. Anyway, so we'll see. But Brianna's like an absolute favorite. I'm really, really excited about her. The other leak we've seen, actually, if you follow, like, because I love OMG as well, is the new swimsuit series, which was supposed to be a line of, like, I guess lower priced dolls. And we'd seen two different photos of them, one with articulation, one without. People in Australia have been finding them in Woolworths as recently as, I guess, like yesterday/today, and no articulation, which is great because for younger kids who lose the hands easily, and we saw it with Monster High and Ever After High as well, both those lines are now dead. But yeah, so definitely I'll be buying bodies off of like AliExpress or whatever and doing some body swaps on those because the dolls themselves are really cute, but I don't say I have no use for bodies without articulation. I guess, like, what if I want to redress them? Those hands, the way they're kind of, like, sharp and splayed out, make it really hard to redress them without being able to take their hands off, so that's a thing. But anyway, so I shared with you guys the news. That's all the stuff that's kind of coming out. I know that I had kind of been really sad before because I feel like I'm falling behind. And now they've had so many new lines. And the thing is, the Slumber Party Rainbow Highs are already up, technically, on Walmart's website. They are marked as, like, out of stock, even though they haven't technically even been released yet. So, I mean, if they're up there, and all of their pictures are up there, they're probably coming out pretty soon. I would imagine within the next month or so. So that gives us, you know, Rock Band, which is like easily $150, not including tax and whatever, to buy, and that's just for singles of each one. And then we have the 3 Slumber Party dolls. That's 6 new dolls coming out, plus Series 3, which a lot of people haven't even found even remotely close yet. Still trying to catch up on winter break. It is a lot all at once, and I feel like for all of those people who are like me and you're like, oh man, like I'm so far behind, and having this news drop that there's even more dolls coming out very, very soon, like, I'm with you guys. I am. Like, it's very overwhelming, but at the same time, when they take too long in between lines, we're like, okay, I got these, where are the next ones? So I'm sure for MGA it's hard to find that right balance. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm with you guys on the whole feeling really overwhelmed. But I'm not going to let it get to me because dolls are something I really love. I'm not a very extravagant person. I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. I don't spend a lot of money on really anything else. I think that the only thing I ever spent a lot of, like, money on was, like, my camera equipment. And even then, I bought, like, lower cost stuff because, especially prior to Bear, like, I grew up in poverty. I'm talking like having to get commissary boxes from the government, kind of poor, like we were farmers, so like anything we didn't grow or, you know, raise ourselves, we didn't eat. Like if we went to town, it was very, very rare because town was pretty far away, like we lived way out in the country. And then even as an adult, like I'm married twice, both people for love, I guess. But definitely not for money. So, like, I've been poor my whole life up until recently, and even now, like, we're comfortable. But, like, I'm not an extravagant person. I don't, like, Bear bought me this sweater. It's, like, North Face, so it's, like, $55, and it's probably the most expensive piece of clothing that I've owned in maybe ever. I don't know. I buy a lot of clearance rack and, like, Goodwill and because I dress really weird in real life. I think that somebody had asked me once before, like, if there were a rainbow high doll that I dressed the most like, which one would it be? And none of them. Absolutely, like, I'm trying to think, but like absolutely none of them, because I dress really weird. But not today. Today is, like I said, it's a really bad pain day, so I'm dressed kind of bummy, but like whatever. I was actually going to make this unboxing a live video, but I wasn't sure with the pain and all, like how well I would do. Like this way, if I have to cut out sections because I have to step away for a while, you don't really notice. But like if you do live, you can't really do that. So if the pain got bad, like I'd feel kind of awkward. But yeah, so it's definitely like one of those things where like dolls are really the only thing I spend a lot of money on at all. So it's not as bad because it's not like I'm out there buying like crazy expensive other stuff. But let's get to unboxing these guys. I'm going to show you guys the fronts and backs of their boxes, everything in boxes. Then I'm going to pause this and debox them so it's not like a bunch of crinkly, crumply stuff in the background. Show you the dolls and the stuff they come with. Talk about what colors I plan on dyeing them, because I guess I can drop that now. Yeah. I don't want to make this video terribly long, and I've already been rambling for like 11 minutes, so yeah. Alright, let's get to unboxing. Okay, so the first one I had found, like the one whose box I saw from the corner, was Emmy. And honestly, the two I was most curious about, which were Daphne and Daria, are the two I didn't find. So yeah, I found Emmy. I mean, her lip liner is stuck a tiny bit off at the top. Like, you can't really see where the liner is at the Cupid's bow. But honestly, her makeup is so good compared to anything I found on winter break. I'm not even mad. She's got a gorgeous face, really pretty swirled hair. I know everybody hates the sweater. I guess I'm going to see what I think of it when I get it out of the box. I am worried about staining. A lot of people have said that her skirt stains as well as her sweater. So definitely going to check that out. I have no idea what the quality of her hair is. The stores really didn't, it's not like they had like a ton of them out on the shelves where I could kind of pick for them or from them. But yeah, like the boxes are really gorgeous. I love the artwork of these girls. I really feel like series 3 is one of the best. The box was already damaged in the store. Thank goodness I am not an inbox collector, or I'd be really sad. I can't actually remember the order that I had these guys marked in, but I know like originally I think that I was really sure that Gabriella was going to be one of my favorites, and then when the leak came out I was like, yeah, no, because her eye makeup is so heavy and like I really just don't love it. It's one of the reasons I didn't love Avery. It's one of the reasons that like Amaya, like series 2 was really rough on me. Like, just wasn't a huge fan. But I guess we're going to see. I don't mind it so much in person, honestly. And her makeup is actually, like, really, really good. So, and of course you guys can see I got these guys on clearance, like I said, for $25. The original price was $27.88. So it wasn't even, like, a huge, I don't know. I can already see, like, kind of a little weird watermark above her eyebrow. But it looks like, hopefully it'll be something that comes off easy. These guys don't have shiny faces. So I think that either way I should be able to like get whatever it is off easily. I like all of her hair clips. I know not everybody loves this sweater, but as a girl who loves sweaters and cardigans, like I don't mind it. I don't know, like I don't love their sneakers, but we'll see if they're cuter in person. And Cheryl was the one I actually found, like I said, in the back. She wasn't on clearance, but I was really lucky. Barry let me get her anyway. I do not love the lined lips, as you guys have heard me say, but I will say if my Cheryl had to have them, this one's lips are lined perfectly. A lot of people have found them and they were very, very sloppy, very uneven, very messy. Like, it's pretty rough. But yeah, like her makeup isn't bad. Like I said, I'm not overly picky in general, but winter break has just been that terrible. That's why I'm so behind on them. Okay, so first of all, she's absolutely gorgeous. But let's talk about her clothes really quickly. Alright, so we have her stand, obviously. It's a lovely shade of purple, slightly different than violets. I don't really have violets with me to compare, but they have glitter in them. I don't really use the stand, so they don't matter much to me. This sweater is honestly not cute in person either. Like, it's cuter. I think that if they had left the zippers off the arms, And maybe whatever these things are, maybe I'd like it better. Maybe it's the embroidered purse that almost everybody hates. I don't know. For me, I can live without it. This skirt is a very, very like see-through sheer material. But it's a really beautiful color. The weird thing is, all of her purples, none of them really go together. It's just like a whole bunch of purples mixed. Alright, her boots do have these ties on them, but they slide in and off without having to untie them. So you won't have to worry about that. They're actually really kind of cute. I've seen like the blank versions of them on AliExpress, so I may even order more of them. I feel like they have a much better fit than Poppy's original boots do. Alright, the second outfit, I don't love this short sleeve hoodies. I don't love them over stuff. I don't like them at all. Luckily, this is 2 shirts in one, which is awesome because I probably won't be bothering, if I can get it off, I probably won't be bothering with the top hoodie part. I will say that all of the embroidery is a really nice touch, even on the fact that I'm not a fan of either hoodie. Like, it is really, I don't know, it's like nicely, it's a nice detail, you know, you're not going to have to worry about it cracking, peeling off, whatever. I do like her little undershirt, and I really love her skirt. It's very similar to that earlier one of Violet's, I think from the Avery closet, except for that it's more of a denim material, but it's got like these same little loopy guys. As for these shoes, they're cute. I honestly love the moon socks the most. The shoes, I don't know how I feel about the heels, and the ties are kind of a pain in the butt to tie, but like, they're cute. They're definitely cute, and I really love the little moon socks. Now, as for Emmy herself, so the face is beautiful. There is some loose glitter that I will definitely try to get off at some point. Like, it wipes off pretty easily, but you know how glitter can be. As you can tell, like, there's a little wrinkling around the top of her lips, but it's not enough to make me complain. Her hair is very nicely rooted. I mean, it's definitely thinner in terms of like smaller amounts, but there are no real big bald spots or anything crazy. And honestly, like, her hair is a really pretty color. I mean, it feels really nicely rooted. It doesn't feel thin, so there is that. Her eye makeup is so pretty. It's like, it's such a pretty gradient, and the little glitter on the inside corners is such a cool idea. Now, her skirt did not stain, I guess, really. I guess there's like a spot. But a lot of people have had like really bad burgundy colored staining across her legs, so definitely keep that in mind. I probably wouldn't leave her in those without like some shorts or something underneath. She had like a bunch of black fuzz on her chest. It was wiped off pretty easily, but she does have a lot of arm staining. I luckily did keep my receipt. I did file a complaint with MGA already. Like, it literally just looks like bite marks, but I guess it's from the zippers. But yeah, like, she stained pretty badly. So I kept my receipt. I already filed a complaint. Maybe they will send me a new body. If not, I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. I really love her, but hopefully they will. All right, so that's everything that comes with her. I've actually got some clothes that I've dyed that I think would also go pretty well with her coloring. We'll see. I'm gonna dress her right quick and then show you guys how she looks. All right, so out of Emmy's clothes, I definitely prefer like the black sweater with the black skirt and the boots. I will say that I'm definitely never ever going to put this black sweater back on her again after this, but I just wanted to try it on so that you guys could see, like, it looks better with the black skirt. Okay, here she is with some pants that I had made, and those ribbon shoes, no socks. They're honestly a pain to get on. I would like to say, though, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the lack of gel in her hair is like the best thing in the universe. Like, I'm so thrilled. Now, these pants are actually dyed in the Rit color Violet, and they are the blue jeans that come with the closet. But honestly, like, I couldn't even get them all the way up on her or fastened because they're so tight in the legs. Like the jeans from the earlier Avery closet and a lot of other stuff, it's just not sewn to fit. So I'm probably going to cut them into shorts because I find that that works, because it's usually the legs that are too tight. But I'm going to take the sweater off of her now and never ever put it on her again. Okay, so I cut the dyed pants off into shorts, and I just really wanted to see something cute with this sweater, so there you go. Please ignore the fact that I keep hiding her hands behind her back, but I took them off and I don't feel like putting them back on. However, in awesome news, I guess because some people didn't really like it, it doesn't have the one hand with the super elongated peg. Like, it's still longer, it's just more reasonably so. Sorry, apparently she's shedding hair. But yeah, I really like this look. Like, I think that, like, if I had to leave it on her, I wouldn't be mad. I'm just not going to because the short-sleeved hoodie shows off her arm stains. Okay, so I will say that I love this top, but I don't really love any of her clothing options with this skirt. And the skirt keeps me super nervous because I've seen other people say it stains really, really bad. I also am so over these shoes. They're such a pain when you have arthritis to, like, tie them. But she honestly looks cute in anything. Like, I really like her face. I just really like her more than I thought I would. Alright, so this is another dress that I dyed. It's just a Series 1 poppy dress in the color purple. Nothing really special, but it looks cute over that shirt. Not gonna leave her in it, but, like, I don't hate it either. I mean, out of the mix of clothes that she came with, I mean, minus the earrings, because there's a Series 1 violets, this is probably the outfit I prefer her in the most. Just because they're the things that I've heard stain the least. And I don't have to tie her shoes, so it's cute, but I'm still not sure it's what I'm going to leave her in for the long run. Okay, so last outfit from her, like, little lookbook try-on thing is a sweater that I dyed. It was originally for Kitty K, but I think it came with Pop Baby, LOL OMG doll, and it was pink. I dyed it purple. I've got it on with Emmy's boots. I might even just leave her in this because it's really cozy. I need to sew some new ribbons on the sleeve because the person who sold this to me, like, they had cut them off, so it had, like, little holes. So I'm probably going to fix it up a little, but I might just leave her in this because it's really cute. Alright, so let's see who we should unbox next. Actually, real quick, I've noticed with her boots, do you guys see, like, the staining on her legs, like around the ankles? So I'm probably going to put some socks on her. I don't think I'm going to put her boots back on without putting something over her legs to protect them. Okay, and here is Emmy with my hyacinth Stella. And of course, like, Stella's not, she doesn't have all of those same colors in her hair, but also I don't even know if I like Emmy's shoes for Stella's outfit, but she's about to wear them because they're a pain in the butt to put on and I'm not about to take them off again. Guys, I don't think I mentioned this previously, but they do have these little seals on the side of the box that tells you what their focus is. So, like, Emmy is visual arts, Georgia is performance. So that's a cute little detail that's on the new boxes as well. Okay guys, so I figured I'd open Georgia next because she's the one that both myself and most people I know were looking forward to the absolute most. Real quick, here's her stand. And of course, like, it comes with the new slimmer waist clips. So does Emmy. New hangers, all of that stuff. Really cute peach color with glitter. And then, let's see here. She comes with her second outfit. I honestly think that these little, like, chunky sneakers are the absolute cutest. I completely love the ones that came with Jet, like the black and white ones. These are the same style. I like them in terms of style, just way better than, like, the original Jade, like, chunky low tops. It's not really my thing. Her second outfit does come, this is actually like a two-piece top from what I've heard, so we're gonna explore a little more of that. But I do love, like, all of this beautiful beading that comes on the second outfit. She even comes with a little purse, with little flowers on them. Honestly, everything about Georgia is really cute so far. Her first outfit, a lot of people don't like this sweater, but again, I'm a cardigan / sweater girl, so I'm majorly fond. So she comes with this top, which already looks like it might be sewn a little crooked, or it could just be twisted around. I think it's just twisted because it seems like it's going back into place all right. I mean, her pants are cute, again, with the chunky kind of platform shoes. Not my favorite, not my least favorite. She has little cute socks. The two-tone different colored peaches, like, one is closer to her hair, one is more pink. Now, as far as her hair and makeup, I don't know how well you guys can see it. She does have this weird, almost little water spot looking spot above her eyebrow. But again, she doesn't have shimmer on her face, neither does Emmy. So I think I might be able to take that off with the acetone really easily. I just have to be careful not to get close to her brow. Her makeup is really shimmery, really pretty. She's got, I think her eyes are the same as Kaya's, and no, actually, I think they're a bit different because I think they have more pink in them. Her lips are, again, lined. That seems to be the thing they're doing with this whole series. I don't love it, but I don't hate it because it's not like so super obnoxiously colored like Cheryl's is. I already know that. She does have a bit of glitter above the eye. As far as her hair, it's really soft, but it is really patchy. Like, this is how it comes out of box, mind you, because her hair is like parted weird. So you can see, like, it's pretty thin and patchy in the back. MGA doesn't do claims for that, though. They basically say, like, it's a playline toy and that's how it's supposed to be. So when I pulled her out of box standing up, like, this is what I see. And because of the way she's rooted, I'm not sure how well it'll cover. I'm gonna play around with her really quick and see what I can figure out. Okay, guys, so as we all feared, like, she's got some pretty big bald spots. She's got some spots that are missing hair. And honestly, I don't know if MGA will even do a claim on her, or if they will just be like, but it's playline though. But like there are actually plugs in here that have like no hair in them. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. Like almost no hair or no hair at all. Some of them are just really thin and they've got like, sorry, I'm trying so hard to get it to focus, like 3 little hairs in them. I don't even know. It's not the worst I've ever seen because I've literally had dolls come with like their hair falling out, but it's definitely not the best. I would not personally use this doll to dye because I feel like, I don't know, unless it was like going to be a color closer to her skin so it wouldn't be as noticeable. But I also feel like with her hair being this thin, like I've noticed when they have really thin hair that it falls out really easily. Okay guys, so I will say I put a bit of acetone on that spot. It didn't come off. Whatever it is, I guess it's here to stay. I'm not going to stress out over it though. It's really only noticeable in certain lights. Like I said, even in the ponytail, you can still kind of tell around the edges that her hair is kind of thin, kind of patchy. But again, just not going to stress it. Because I'm pretty sure that MGA will just say, oh, it's supposed to be that way. I did notice that under her arm, she has like this, I guess from being removed from the mold kind of thing going on. Not a big deal to me since my dolls stay dressed and they're just on display, but for people who are perfectionists, it may be something to note. But yeah, other than that, no stains, nothing seriously bad. So let's see how she looks in her outfits, like mix and match. Okay, so having her stripped down, sorry, there's like, I don't know if that's a pen mark. I don't know. Anyway. All right, so having her stripped down, I will say that the peach is, because you can see where her bust indents are, the peach is embroidered on a little crooked. It's not like the biggest deal, but just something to note as a possibility for anyone who's looking to buy her. Again, her hands don't have the super long, weird wrist plug. They're pretty normal. Like one is slightly longer than the other, but not terrible. All right, so here she is. Okay, so this is the shirt that came underneath the print one. And I like her a lot better with these shoes when they don't have the socks on. I feel like that definitely adds a little more interest. Okay, so here she is in the other outfit. This jacket is actually one that I had dyed for my Peach Sunny. But it's the only thing I had kind of even dyed in her color. I do like the socks better with these shoes and with this overall outfit. Now, I will say she does come, sorry, I accidentally scattered them, with a ton of little hair clips. So maybe those can help, I guess, cover up some of her bald spots. But yeah, I don't know, like she's absolutely beautiful in the face and her hair is beautiful colored and her makeup is beautiful. It's really just the issue of her hair being so darn thin and whatever that little water spot is on her forehead, that's definitely not coming off. But I mean, at least her body doesn't have a lot of staining like poor Emmy. So I guess that's something. Okay, so of course with Poppy's clothes being kind of peachy, like I had to try them on Georgia. So here she is in Poppy's hoodie with her own pants and shoes. And I will say, like, I think that she's so precious, 110%, like in anything. but I think this should look really great in Poppy's winter break second dress. I just don't have a spare, and the one I have is already on somebody that I really like where it's at, so yeah. Okay, and then here is Georgia in Poppy's dress with Georgia's sweater. These little knee highs are actually from, I think, like the Wave 1 Monster High Claudine. And then Georgia's shoes. Honestly, she looks adorable in like everything. And of course, here is Georgia with my peach dyed Cheer Sunny, who I still need to change the eyes out on, but they're really cute together. Like, I just absolutely adore them. Georgia is beyond beautiful, you guys. Okay guys, so next up we deboxed Gabriella. She is a fashion tech focus. Again, I wasn't sure I was gonna love her because I was like, her makeup is pretty heavy, but we're gonna check her out and see what's up. Alright, so because of the light color of her hair, she's definitely one of the ones I was looking forward to dyeing the most. Some of her hair is actually white and streaked in. Her makeup is kind of heavy, but honestly, it doesn't look as bad in person to me. And she has some really nice lips. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't love this sweater, but as a sweater hound, I completely adore it. The belt's kind of a weird thing. Like, I don't hate it. It's just kind of really chunky and wild. I know that somebody had actually gotten one where the R was messed up, so it looked like it said Banebow instead of Rainbow. I'm not one for snakeskin, so both her boots and this jacket are kind of meh to me. Her jacket does have some really neat detailing on the sleeve, and this shiny dress is really, really pretty. We're gonna switch some things around, but right quick, let's check out her hair. So she does come with 2 little safety pin hair clips. I did kind of go through her hair. It's pretty thick, it's pretty nice. There are definitely some areas, as you can see in there, where they leave some pretty big spots unfilled, but unlike Georgia, it hasn't really overly affected how her hair feels in terms of thickness. I don't think it's necessarily going to mess up styling. Now, also unlike Georgia, her hair was kind of thatched in the back, so it crisscrosses and doesn't leave that huge bald spot in the back. So that was kind of a nice touch as well. Alright, let's dress her up a little bit and see how she looks. Okay, so I basically just put her in like whatever. These again are jeans from the closet that had to be cut because they were so tight that I literally couldn't even get the ankle holes over her feet. The shoes are also from the closet, but really she would look good in just about anything that Skylar has. I wish I had like a spare Series 1 Skylar pleather dress because I think she'd look great in it, but I don't have one that's not already on somebody. Okay, just to add a bit of color to her wardrobe, here she is in a Barbie dress with her own shoes and Skylar's denim jacket. Honestly, like, I kind of love her with the pops of pink. I think it really brings out her lips and kind of makes her eyeshadow not so harsh looking. Like, it just balances her face better. But let's try on some of her own clothes real quick. Okay, so I have her in a modified Barbie holographic skirt. The weird thing is, it's showing up almost like thermal looking on video, but in person it just looks silver. And then she also has some silver shoes that I hand painted. So this is kind of a cute look. I mean, I don't know. I really, really like her sweater. I don't like turtlenecks in real life on me, but they look cute on her. Alright, again, a pair of Avery pants that were so tight in the legs they didn't fit, so I cropped them into shorts. But just to show, the sweater would probably look just as great with these pants. Okay, so this is actually like a Barbie shirt with a pair of like winter break Skylar pants that I modified because, like, honestly, they fit fine. I just hated them. Okay, so I am a fan of animal and reptile print, like 0%, you guys. So, like, I just want to say that, like, if I were going to have her wear this outfit, this is probably how I would do it. I'd probably match the coat with the shoes and then put like that holographic top that came with crystal, and then put it with the skirt since the coat and the skirt have like the same blue. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of any kind of print. And then her shoes, I've noticed have this weird thing where they have like white stripes in them, so they're not even like a solid print. I'm assuming that's on purpose, but like I like it even less now. Okay, so here she is, and I absolutely love this dress the most. I like it much better with a different jacket. This is actually winter break Skylar's jacket. I'd actually seen somebody style her like this on Instagram, but I can't remember who it is. So it's not even like my original idea. I just really love it. I even put it with Winter Break Skylar's shoes. I would have loved it with the silver heels, but they actually belong to somebody else in my collection. And so here's my Icy Bella that I created before Gabriella ever, I guess, was like announced really, I think. But yeah, so she has like this super icy baby blue hair. And I honestly think that they should probably swap eyes. Like, I feel like their eyes would go better with each other. But yeah, so that's who had the silver heels and why Gabriella can't have them. Okay, real quick, some additional things about Gabriella is that this is how her necklace fastens. It's just like a little plastic peg that pops in a plastic hole, if you guys haven't already seen that from other folks. Her belt is actually fastens like this. So it's a little fidgety. I actually had trouble getting it undone to get it off of her, but I managed to like slip it over her hips. And then this is her comb and stand and hanger colors, because I think I forgot to show those early on. Alright guys, last up to debox is Cheryl, and again, like, she had a pretty banged up box. She is a textile design focus, and of course, like, she is our yellow girl for this round. Okay you guys, so here is the color of Cheryl's stand and comb. Just a really pretty yellow. They're very, very similar to Sunny's, honestly. And then I honestly love her headband so much, but I just wanted to say, you guys, when you're deboxing, be really careful with this, because a couple of people have mentioned now that they tried to just pull it out and it broke, like it snapped in half, because it is really kind of flimsy. So just be really thoughtful when you're pulling it out of the box. I would honestly just cut the tabs versus yanking. I know some people yank and then they get holes in their clothes, socks, etc. But yeah, so she comes with this cute little rainbow shirt. It is underneath her like Clueless inspired dress. I know some of you haven't seen that movie, some of you aren't even old enough to know what that movie is, but it was a really great movie in the 90s. Here is her kind of Clueless inspired jacket. It does not have a liner on the inside, so it's a lot of raggedy threads. Definitely something you might want to like watch out for, kind of trim down. And then that dress actually has a belt on it. It's not part of the dress, it's a separate belt, and it says rainbow on it. I honestly think this belt's really freaking adorable. I just want to get that out of the way. She comes with the kind of white schoolgirl socks similar to what Bella had. She has her little vest that covers her shirt. Now the shirt is another thing that is very, very thin and flimsy, so you guys definitely make sure you're careful trimming the tabs that hold it in, because if you're not, it's going to like tear holes in it. It's going to be really bad. I got really lucky and they only stapled it on one side through the bottom, so as you can see there's like a very tiny hole there, but it's the only one, and I was super careful when I trimmed it. This skirt was not my favorite piece originally, but like looking at it in person, I think if it were paired with something else, it's really cute. And like if you haven't seen Clueless, like this second outfit is actually inspired by another outfit that the actress wore. I'll try to include a picture of it. Alright, and then she has these shoes, which honestly I know some people have been trimming the straps because they don't like the kind of T-strap thing it has going on. And then she has these, which were honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about the ball in the heel or what it's inspired by, because like I'm not really, I just kind of buy Converse, but the little bow on the side is really, really cute. So I love those. And then Cheryl also comes with a pair of really nice, I'm gonna drop them every time, bet, a pair of really nice kind of pearl-esque earrings that have the RH on them. Really cute. I took them out right quick just to look her over, but that are all of like the pieces that she comes with. So as far as her makeup, I showed you guys, I think last video, that she comes with multiple lip variants. This kind of very 90s Hispanic dark liner on the outside, light liner on the inside look. I was not a big fan. I did not want this version of Cheryl. Obviously, it's the only one my store had because it's the only Cheryl my store had. But I got really lucky because if you guys look, like it's all perfectly even. So I'm going to accept it. Not because I want to, but because it's not as bad as it could be. I definitely hope to find the other version later on. So, like, if you look, like, the holes where her earrings are kind of yellowy. I don't know what that's about. Like, if it's part of, I guess it's just part of her ear. But that's kind of a thing, too. Her makeup is really pretty. I kind of like the eyebrows that drop off on the ends like this, but there were some that were very, very straight. So that's another variant issue that you might be looking at. I don't know what's with her ears, if they put her earrings in when the paint was still wet or what. Alright, so from the front, and from what you can tell just like getting her out of the box, her hair is very thick and lush. I've seen some people who have like the bald spots. It is weirdly rooted with like this thin kind of comb over looking thing, but it's very, like, I was lucky, her hair is really, really thick. Like, it's rooted really well. I don't have any complaints. No bald spots show when I move her hair around. So A+ on that. So we're gonna dress her right quick and see how she looks in some of her other clothes. Okay, so I threw Cheryl's hair up in a ponytail just to kind of get it out of the way. But here she is in her first top and second skirt with Crystal's pantyhose, and I think they're like her first shoes. Like, I just want to say, her little vest is very hard to get on over this shirt. Like, it almost didn't fasten, and her earrings are super loose and just kind of fall out. So definitely things to watch for. I put her in a pair of winter break sunny pants and shoes from the closet. She's kind of a cute casual outfit. I don't love it, but like, it's cute. Okay, and here's that same look though, but without the vest. And honestly, even though the shirt's kind of like, I guess, see-through, since they don't have nips, it doesn't really matter. But like, I actually like it kind of better without the vest. I seriously just threw like a 90s fanny pack on her because it goes with her lips and the movie reference. But yeah, so she's really, really cute. I don't know, I like her in just about everything. I like this skirt, but I don't know if any of the tops I've tried on with it really are what I'm looking for. I will say, if you wanted a cheer Cheryl or winter Cheryl, she shares clothes with Sunny pretty well. Same with Gabriella and Skylar, or Georgia and Poppy. And I imagine that Emmy and Violet would probably be alright, even though Violet's clothes are a bit light colored. I guess I'm just going to leave her in this kind of first outfit thing that she has going on. That's, I don't know, I even had to take off the coat because it felt like too much. One of the problems is that the vest I have is way, way too small, and it doesn't really fit around her. And then her white shirt, which I think I already packed away, was starting to like almost tear because it's so thin and so sheer. So I don't know, maybe I'll find something I like better on her later, but for now, she's just gonna wear this. Okay guys, I guess just drop down in the comments and let me know who you like best. Follow me on Instagram for more photos of them. And eventually I am going to get doubles and dye them. I'm also definitely excited to see Daphne and Daria. I keep forgetting her name, which is dumb because I'm such a 90s kid. And I loved that show in the 90s. Okay guys, so really quick, sorry. As I was saying, with this white shirt, like, I don't even know if the camera will pick it up, but like, right in like this armpit area, like where it's pinned tucked so tight and like across here, it's getting like little, almost like stretch marky, thin, I don't know. I would just say, like, if you're going to wear this shirt or put the shirt on her, be really, really delicate with it. Anyway, I was going to share with you guys what color I was going to dye them when I get duplicates, but honestly, I'm really, really worn out today. Like, seeing them in person, it was really made me kind of like think twice about like what I want to do with them, based on like their makeup and stuff. And so, and also with the release of, or well, I guess like the leak hint of the Malibu line and what colors are going to be in there, like pearl and sand, those colors, honestly, I think that comes in spring or summer of next year, by the way. Those colors are going to be so much lighter. So there were things that I had wanted to do with series 3 that I'm probably going to hold back for the Malibu line. And I haven't even really like given thought to what I'm going to do with the what's it called, the sleepover line and the rockstar line. Like, I don't even know how well most of those will even dye, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, I will definitely make a video coming up with what colors I plan on dyeing all of them, especially since, I mean, hopefully series 3 will be easier to find coming up. Like I said, I still definitely cannot wait to see Daphne in person. Like, she's specifically the one that like I'm the most curious about. Daria, I think I would love her a ton more if they hadn't done the stripes in her hair. But I do have dye plans for her as well, so like hopefully those will work out. As far as winter break goes, like I do I do have plans, but I don't even have all of like one to keep, more or less ones to die. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'm sorry it's probably like gonna be really long and slow because I'm really tired and like not moving very quickly today. But I will see you guys next week. Until then, I will link my drop my link to Instagram down below. Definitely follow me. I take like a ton of pictures of these guys, stuff like that, and talk about like whatever new is coming out, etc., etc. If you don't follow me already. And yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you next week.